Thank you for tuning into Crime 411. I have some new information regarding the chaos that seems to have been surrounding Maggie Boswell around the same time back in December when Evelyn was last seen. So I want to bring you up to speed on that. To start, I want to let you know that the first time that we spoke with the Scentsy rep and verified this story was today. So I apologize that we are getting this information out to you so late today, but we do want to make sure that we verify everything before we put it out there. So with that being said, I want to share with you some details of an interaction that this Scentsy rep had with Maggie over the course of a few months and when things started to shift and get a little bit weird. So first, I want to let you know that on October 7th, Maggie reached out under the Maggie Wood profile to the Scentsy rep, and she told her that she wanted to place an order and asked her if she could pay in cash because she doesn't have money in the bank. She always just keeps cash. To which the Scentsy rep said, "That's fine, not a problem. I will place the order for you, and once it comes in, I'll let you know and we can meet. I'll give you the products and you can give me the cash," which worked out fine. So come October 17th, the order had come in and Maggie made arrangements to meet with the lady, which she did. She was on time. She was in her red car that people seem to have a lot of questions about. Evelyn was with her in the back seat. And one of the photos that Maggie sent this lady was a picture of her sitting in her car in the parking spot so that she could give the lady an idea of where she was parked. And in that photo, one of the things that I happened to notice was that she did have a Polaroid photo of Evelyn in the dash of her car. So that stood out to me. Again, this is October. This is before Evelyn went missing, but I just want to give you a picture of what things looked like leading up to this point. So with that, she orders some more things in November. And she tells them that it's going to be a huge order. She wants to get things for Christmas, and it's going to total somewhere around $600. So with that, Scentsy rep says, "Fine, I'll place the order for you. And if you need to pay me in increments, that's fine also. I know it's a lot of money." And Megan's obviously appreciative of that. So with that, the order is placed, and Evelyn's birthday comes up, her one year birthday. And on November 17th, when Maggie was supposed to meet with the Scentsy rep, she sent her a message, and I did see the message. I verified it. I know it is correct and true. She sent her a message that her father dropped a bomb on her. Her father is Tommy Boswell, and basically was forcing her to have Maggie's party that day, if she wanted he and his wife to actually come to the party. So she said, "I thought I had until Thursday to meet with you, but my dad dropped this bomb on me and we're going to have Evelyn's party today, and so it gets put off." Fine, not a problem. The order that she placed had some items that she had ordered for Evelyn's birthday. So at that point, she told her she would meet her and pay her for a portion of the order, and that she wanted to pick up at least what she ordered for Evelyn, because since they were having her party that day, she wanted to be able to give her the items that she ordered. So she did. She met again, and she gave the Scentsy rep $200 in cash and picked up all of the products. The Scentsy rep said that, she had done business with her before and that she had no reason to believe she wouldn't pay her. So she gave her all of the products, and she said, you can pay me on the 23rd, a portion of it if you would like to. Apparently the Scentsy rep was having a party that night, which Maggie asked if she could come to. And so with that, Megan took the full order and gave the lady $200. This is where things start to shift. Okay, I'm going to show you here a message from Maggie that she sent. This was on December the 1st. Okay, now between the birthday party and December 1st, of course, was the Scentsy party. And Megan said she wasn't able to make it because she had strep throat. No problem. She said, "I will pick it up from you on December 1st. So with this, Megan sends her this message on December 1st saying that she's starting a new job. Now, that coincides with what we know as far as when she supposedly started dating Hunter Wood. I spoke to somebody in Maggie's family, and she did say Maggie met Hunter when she started her job at his restaurant. And according to this message from Maggie, that day was December the 1st. And this is why this is ironic to me, because this is when things start to get really, really weird. And we all know that the last reported sighting of Evelyn was either, I think the babysitter said she wasn't sure if it was December 11th or 12th, but it was one of those days. So here we are, December 1st. Maggie starts her new job and she meets Hunter, according to what she told other people, according to what Hunter said. Now, I'm thinking they knew each other before that, because she was using his last name on her Facebook profile when she was messaging the Scentsy rep. She was using the name Maggie Wood, and she hadn't started there yet. So I'm wondering, maybe she knew him because he interviewed her and she hadn't started yet. I'm not sure. I'm not here to do anything with speculation. I'm just here to give you the facts. But I can tell you that Maggie was using Hunter Wood's last name before she started her job in December at his restaurant. Okay, so here she is, December 1st, where she says she's starting her new job. She can meet after to pay the Scentsy rep. All right. Now come here to December the 11th, where she has been blowing off the Scentsy rep. She was supposed to meet her, then she got off of work late. I'm not going to share all of these messages because I spent 8 hours going through them and we'd be here all night. But I am going to share the ones that I think are most relevant, that would be most interesting to you. So again, she blows her off for the entire week and a half about paying her the rest of the money. Come December 11th, she sends a message, which you can see here. It says, honestly, I've been working nonstop and I've had so many personal issues pop up. I work soon, but when I get off, I'll give you my address and I'm going to pull the money. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to put the money in an envelope in my mailbox for you to grab whenever. I have not had time to breathe. I've been working so much. Okay, that's a little strange. I don't know. I wouldn't leave my money in an envelope in a mailbox, but we're all different. So she never followed up again with the Scentsy rep after that. She never followed up to give her the money that she owed her. So again, a couple of days go by and the Scentsy rep says, when can we meet? When can I get this money? And this is the reply that Maggie sent to her. She said, I'm in Kingsport with my dad. He's at the hospital. This was on December 15th at 2:48 in the afternoon, p.m. She says, I'll be a couple of hours, but I can meet you when I'm done. So again, she blows it off. She doesn't follow up. This is December 15th. Now, the reason that I'm pointing these out is because the babysitter said that she last saw Evelyn either on December 11th or December 12th. And at the same time, this is when Maggie is coming up with all these tragedies and excuses as to why she cannot meet with the Scentsy rep to give her the money. So it makes you wonder what's going on, right? So again, she says, I'm at the hospital in Kingsport with my dad. He is in the hospital. I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. I'll meet you after I'm done. And once again, she doesn't follow up. So the next morning, the Scentsy rep says, I'm never going to get this money, am I? And Maggie writes her back and says, hey, I'm leaving the hospital and I'm on my way out. She says, I'm going to stop at your house with the money. I'm going to take the money, put it in a northeast envelope, is what she said, and I'll leave it in your mailbox. So, and you can see that here, northeast state envelope is what she told the Scentsy rep she would leave the money in. So with that, the Scentsy rep said, okay, she says, here's my address, just leave it in the mailbox. Let me know when you drop it off so I can, keep an eye out for you. So Maggie says, okay, fine, no problem. Well, the interesting thing about that, and this is where you start to see that Maggie has a history, or at least a problem with lying. She tells the Scentsy rep, I left the money in the mailbox. So the Scentsy rep says, I don't have it in there. Are you sure that you didn't put it in the wrong mailbox? To which Megan says something about her GPS might have screwed up, and ask the neighbor if they have it, and all this stuff. The Scentsy rep replies and says, we have surveillance cameras at our home and we went through it and you never came. So you're lying. I don't like to call people thieves, and I don't like to call people a liar, but this is getting really fishy. So that was back on December 15th and 16th. Okay. So now she blows her off again for another 10 days. No money, nothing is exchanged. She's not in contact, nothing new on that. Come December 26th, she said she can meet the Scentsy rep again and give her money. And she says, I think it was 3:30, don't quote me on that they were supposed to meet. Right before she's supposed to meet, the Scentsy rep sends a message and says, are we still good for the same time today? To which she got this message, where Maggie took a picture of a prepaid credit card, and she said she was going to send pictures of her card instead because her little brother was sick. So let's pause here for a second, because I'm sure that you're all probably thinking what I'm thinking. I thought you only had cash, is my first question. My second question is, why is it that you cannot go see someone in person for nearly an entire month when this is the same time period that Evelyn was last seen, right? So that leads me to wonder what's going on here? Like, what's happening behind the scenes? Clearly there's some sort of turbulence going on. So she sends a picture of the card, and the card won't go through. It won't work. So again, the Scentsy rep is, she says, I need to pay my credit card. I've got late fees on here. When can you meet me? I really need the money. To which she gets this answer from Maggie. And this is, let's see here. Give me a second. I want to put my note down. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm just reading through my notes because there are so many days and I don't want to get them crossed up. So back in I think it was December 15th. Don't quote me. For some reason, I didn't write it down, but I believe it was December 15th or the 14th. It was around that time where Maggie said that Evelyn's father had taken her from her. And that there was it was a whole big mess, and it was, there was a lot going on. So on the 27th, she sends this message to the Scentsy rep and says, I'm sorry, I've been busy. I'm in a custody fight with Evelyn's dad. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to keep up with everything, blah, blah, blah. So again, more turmoil. Now we know that Evelyn was not with her father. He has been cleared. He is in the military. He was nowhere even near Evelyn at that time. So she's already saying at this point that her daughter is not with her, right? Now, she's saying that the baby is with the baby's dad, which obviously isn't true, but she's already starting the process of lying about where is Evelyn, right? And she's lying and saying that Evelyn is with the baby's father. And then after that, she sends this message to her. She said that one of her friends had rented a trailer from her father, left it in absolute wreck, and that he was taking it out on her. And she just wanted to know, wanted to be honest about what was happening. And then she divulges to the Scentsy rep, and we just found out my father has cancer and he blocked me. I can't call him, and all of this, that, and the other thing, right? So again, she's coming up with a lot of a lot of excuses and a lot of reasons why she can't pull through and meet with her. So with this, the next day, actually, no, I take that back. It was the same day, the 27th in the evening. Maggie says, okay, I will come out tonight. I will come out and bring you the money and leave it in your mailbox. To which the Scentsy rep says, no, you didn't do that. You lied to us last time. I want you to come and knock on our door this time. We'll be waiting for you. So this was on December 27th at 9:26 p.m. Maggie sends her a message that her phone doesn't have service. I'm assuming she was on Wi-Fi, if that's true, and that she was leaving the Walmart in Kingsport and headed out to bring her the money. So we're all, at this point, I'm going through these messages expecting she's going to bring the money, whatever. The next thing, she sends a message, and again, like I said, I can't show everything. It's too many of them. But she sends a message that she was going to actually bring out the prepaid card, and now she can't find it. another excuse as to why she cannot come out, why she can't be there, why she can't pay her, why she is making plans and then ditching right before she's supposed to be somewhere. And so she says, I can try and sell my phone, but my ID is bent, the machine won't take my ID, blah, blah. So with this, the Scentsy rep says, I'll meet you in the morning it was at a Kroger in Kingsport. And she said, I'll swipe my ID, you sell the phone, I need my money. So that was on the 28th in the morning around 8:30ish. And Megan did show up that day. Maggie showed up. She was alone. She was not with Evelyn. There was no one else in the car with her, same red car. She sold the phone to her. And at this point, she's, messaging her that she's homeless and, all this stuff. So she's apparently, so what I'm putting together here is that there was some sort of a argument between Maggie and her dad over the trailer that was rented and trashed. I'm guessing that Maggie was the one who was living in it, although I cannot confirm that. I asked her family and they said she lived both in that trailer and with her father back and forth, and they don't know where she lived when. So if anybody tells you anything other than that, that is pure speculation, because there has been no verification of where she lived on what days. I just want to put that out there. So with this, the phone is sold, and the next thing you know, nobody's seen nobody has seen Evelyn, pardon me, and everything gets weird, right? She's fallen off social media as of January. I went through all of her social media. She had 3 different active accounts, and I went through all of them, and she just falls off the face of the earth on social media. And then she pops up again once her father reports Evelyn missing. And then she starts posting again about, please help me find my baby and this and that and the other thing. So I wanted to share these details with you all to let you know, like I said, time frame wise, in October, she seemed to be more stable and together. She was keeping her word. She was following through. She paid what she was supposed to pay. Come December, she starts this new job where at Hunter's Restaurant. And the next thing you know, everything seems to be falling apart. Nobody has seen Evelyn. She continuously comes up with reasons why she can't meet people when she's supposed to. The baby is last seen by the babysitter, all during this one period of time. So I wanted to bring that information out to you, at least share it with you. There has been a lot of back and forth on social media as to what did happen and what did not happen in December. And this is a clear picture as to what happened. This is coming straight from Maggie's messages that I personally have and validated. So I hope that information is useful to update you on the KFC situation. They are still looking through videos. They do not have an answer yet. Once I find out, I will let you know. As soon as I find out, you will find out. Other than that, please continue to follow Crime 411 on our Facebook page, and we will bring you the latest in this case and other cases. Thank you so much.